Outdoors Delmarva covers everything outdoors,
including real hunting and fishing situations involving wildlife.
We try to keep it tasteful each and every week, but discretion is advised.
Now enjoy the show.
This week on Outdoors Delmarva.
It's the time of year when a few gobbles can get a hunter's heart racing. We'll survey the local turkey population from high above in Chopper 16.
Plus, for most Delaware hunters, the spring season began this weekend, but the youth get a jump start on bagging a bird. We'll introduce you to this brother and sister combination.
And it's the event that draws hundreds of kids together in the spirit of conservation.
Right now on Outdoors Delmarva.
Take 'em.
Hi everybody, and thanks for watching Outdoors Delmarva. I'm Mike Parker. Well, you know, as we jump into our first official show of the spring, it just so happens that this weekend is opening weekend for turkey season in the state of Delaware. And you know, you can do all the scouting from the ground that you want, but when you want to get a real perspective of how things are shaping up, well, there's no better perspective than from Chopper 16. So we send it up to my partner, Captain Willie Dykes, who is flying high above Delmarva. And Willie, keeping an eye on those fields for us, huh?
Hi there, Mike. Those Delaware turkey hunters can rest assured that there are birds to work with in this spring season. Just about every day we're seeing jakes and gobblers strutting their stuff. It really doesn't matter where you look. Both Kent and Sussex counties are sporting some impressive turkey populations. Right off the bat, we spotted a pair of birds grazing over a freshly plowed field. From their short beards and apparent lack of nearby hens, it looks like these young fellows are having more luck feeding than breeding. But as you can tell, they tend to get a little jump in their step when they hear Chopper 16, so we try not to stick around too long. Not far away, a nice grouping of hens has a field all to themselves. A few unimpressive jakes may try to mingle into the flock from time to time, but for the moment, it's a ladies' day out as they sift through the soil in search of something to chew on. But fear not, for those in search of a spring gobbler, the big boys are on the prowl. These mature males show us the magnificence of their puffed out breast feathers and fantails. And even though these hens seem to turn their backs on this blatant advance, you can bet the tide will turn before the spring is out. Delaware's spring turkey season runs through May 7th, and Maryland's season starts in just a couple of weeks from now. I'd say the prospects are looking pretty good for both. Mike, will send it back to you.
All right, Willie, thank you. Fly safely. We'll see you when you get back down here on the ground. Well, you know, while it is opening weekend for most turkey hunters in the state of Delaware, it's not really the season opener because youth hunters got a chance last week to get first crack at a gobbler. And we were there when some of the big beards started showing up at Delaware turkey check stations.
Move to your right just a little bit.
If you were only passing by the parking lot, you might have wondered what all the excitement was about. But if you're a youth turkey hunter who just bagged a bearded bird, you know the Hook'em and Cook'em Bait and Tackle Shop in South Bethany is one of several Delaware turkey check-in stations.
We were about to give up, and then they started gobbling.
For brother and sister Spencer and Peyton Murray, it was one of the closest check-ins from their home in Georgetown and their hunting spot near Roxana, Sussex County.
It was about 15-yard shot. He was in a bunch of briars and stuff, and so I wanted to get a good shot. So I waited, and then when he came out, I took the shot, and he crumpled up a little bit, and then he started running. And so I got up and started chasing.
I was really excited, and then once we heard him, I got really excited. And then I just shot it in the neck, and it fell down.
Did you do good, guys?
Oh, yeah.
1 inch on the left.
At the check-in station, there's a few pieces of business to take care of, beginning with a few measurements.
Uh-oh, she's got a longer beard. 11 inch.
We measure the beards, we measure the spurs, we tag them with a leg tag right here with a pair of crimpers. You put the leg tag around the leg and crimp them. Just crimp it shut. That way they know that they're registered.
That information, along with weight and a breast feather, heads to DENRA, where each piece of information provides wildlife officials with valuable insight into a turkey population that's grown from meager to thriving in just a few decades. Now, normally we keep our viewer pictures until the end of the show, but Youth Day is something special, so we had to share these opening day success stories with you too. 10-year-old RJ Gooner from Milton checked in this 16.5-pound Jake at the Rattle and Reel in Long Neck. With his dad Randy calling them into the decoys, young RJ sealed this bird's fate, along with a Youth Day memory that'll last forever. And we say congratulations to another 10-year-old, Ben Willie from Millsboro, who harvested this 19-pound, 10-ounce Jake at about 6:20 Saturday morning near Georgetown, and also checked him in at the Rattle and Reel.
Just seeing them for the first time, getting involved with the outdoors, and it's like Peyton's first time turkey hunting, and it's probably the best hunting to do. I'd rather see them do it. I've been there and done it, but it's just like seeing them get involved in the outdoors.
Get outdoors, Delmarva! Well, we say congratulations to all the successful turkey hunters out there, and if you have any videos or pictures of your adventures, make sure to send them our way. You can email me at mparker@wboc.com. Coming up next on Outdoors Delmarva, the spirit of conservation attracts hundreds of youngsters to one local event. We'll take you out on the pond and into the field. But first, did you know? Which famous American once said that the wild turkey would be a good choice as the official American bird? The answer when we come back.
Outdoors Delmarva is sponsored by Shorts Marine and Goodies Marine. Outdoors Delmarva will be right back.
Did you know? Ben Franklin once wrote that the turkey is a more respectable bird than the bald eagle. Though it's unclear if Franklin ever really advocated using the turkey as America's official symbol.
Thanks for watching Outdoors Delmarva. I'm Captain Willie Dykes. You know, it's been said that our future lies in the hands of our young people, and the future of our great outdoors is no different. And this past week, hundreds of kids made it pretty clear that we've got a lot to look forward to. And they had a lot of fun as well. Throughout history, a cloudy Saturday has hardly ever been enough to spoil a day of fun. And for a few hundred kids in Greenwood, Delaware, the activities were going strong, rain or shine. For a few years now, the folks at Owens Station have hosted Delaware's largest event of its kind, when the Ducks Unlimited Green Wings put conservation in the forefront, offering youngsters a taste of nearly everything you can cast, shoot, or even carve.
How do you make that?
Just takes practice, man.
We have many events here, fly fishing going on, shooting of shotguns, certified instructors, little bow and arrow competition, air rifle competition, dog work for the children, to further their education and conservation. Get them out of the house. Let them enjoy the great outdoors and what it's all about.
You're gonna hold your arm out straight, take 2 fingers of your other hand, put them underneath of your arrow, pull it all the way back to your teeth, and fire.
Pull up, touch the base with your fingers, and let go. Just let go. There you go. It's easy as that. The firearm is cocked. At that point, you want to double check your safety. Clear action button.
Another favorite was the demonstration featuring retrieving dogs. And as you can see, the black lab named Diver didn't seem to mind working with these rookies.
Sorry, I can't roll.
You'll be all right. Check up on that string a little bit.
It's cool how he can just retrieve it. With you only have to say like, go, and he'll go get it.
They're bluebird boxes. Every kid that comes in here gets, to build one, or they can take it home with them.
What are you going to call your bluebird if it goes in there? Squeeze right here. There you go.
The crowd, both young and old, was treated to a round of trick shooting by Travis Mears, who makes handling his Beretta shotgun look like child's play.
That's hand thrown from the hip.
That's good, son. That's good. Fishing for trout, freshwater trout. So the weather broke, the sun's out, having a great day. Hopefully we're gonna get a bite here. If not, we're still having a good family day. You got something, son? I know. It's the elusive clay pigeon. We caught the elusive clay pigeon that we've been after for the last 10 years, son. We finally got one.
Enjoy the sports of hunting and fishing and conservation work. If we don't educate the youth of today, there will be no tomorrow.
The term conservation applies in different ways when it comes to preserving wild habitat and natural resources, but also passing along the great outdoor traditions that have shaped Delmarva's culture for generations. To learn more about the Ducks Unlimited Green Wings, go to OutdoorsDelmarva.com and be sure to follow us on Facebook. Still ahead on Outdoors Delmarva, Mike is headed out on the water for some early spring bass fishing fun. Outdoors Delmarva will be right back.
Number 2.
Thanks for watching Outdoors Delmarva. I'm Mike Parker, and I'm here along the beautiful Marshy Hope Creek in Caroline County, just outside of Federalsburg, Maryland today. And I'm meeting up with the guys from the Wednesday Only Bass Fishing Club. Yeah, great group of guys who likes to get out midweek and fish local waterways all throughout the spring and summer. They have a lot of fun and a little competition, too. Springtime or not, it was more than a little chilly when Rick Messick fired up the boat and we headed downstream. Now, the Marshy Hope Creek runs through Caroline and Dorchester counties to eventually meet up with the Nanticoke River. And to anglers like Rick, it is a special place to fish.
Well, I tell you what, bass fishing is I tell you, I used to fish a lot of ponds and stuff, and catching bass in ponds were easy for me. I thought I was the man. Then I started fishing tidal water for bass. It's a whole different game. And the fish fight. They fight a lot better. They're a lot stronger fish because they're constantly fighting this current. Where are you going?
The Wednesday Only Bass Fishing Club doesn't need much explanation.
How many you got?
Nothing. Haven't even had a bass yet.
On a regular basis this time of year, about a dozen boats gather for a friendly tournament, you guessed it, on Wednesdays, and test different waters up and down Delmarva in search of largemouth bass.
Is it going to be one of those days?
Right now, largemouths in tidal waters need to measure at least 15 inches to keep, so anything legal is pretty impressive. And as these pictures from a recent trip on the Pocomoke River prove, they tend to do pretty good.
You use your head or use your mind in trying to figure these fish out. They're here, it's just that I haven't been in the right places, plus the weather's hurt. That's what you call getting antsy.
But natural beauty aside, the few hours I spent with the guys on this particular morning didn't add up to many fish. Now, we thought higher tide in the morning should have kept fish tight in cover along the banks, but hardly a bite. And as waters receded, maybe deeper water would be the answer. And at one point, we could actually see some small bass swirling in a bit of a frenzy in the shallows. But Shelley couldn't seem to entice them to bite a lure.
Not hungry.
Finally, by mid-morning, Rick had found some fish, pulling two 12-inch bass from the creek pretty much back to back.
Ain't big enough. Not big enough.
And in true bass fisherman fashion, throwing them back in hopes they'll grow big enough to be caught another day.
What do they say, a bad day fishing is better than a good day of work?
Get outdoors, Delmarva.
Well, like they say, some days are better than others. Other days, I think the fish are just a little camera shy. Either way, if you'd like to get out here and join the guys from the Wednesday Only Bass Fishing Club, Just call the number on your screen. They'd be happy to have you. If you like fishing, it's pretty much a guaranteed good time.
And now, it's time to visit with an old friend. Here's this week's Scorchy's Corner Classic.
It's a bash for youth, but holds an attraction for young and old alike. It's Delmarva's latest craze on wheels, the Mud Hop.
Lead a four, lead a four, lead a four.
The Mud Hop is an event designed for four-wheel drive vehicles manned by adventurous drivers who attempt to conquer a 400-foot course beset with 7-foot hills, which when conquered lead only downward into a 3-foot sea of mud and yet another challenge. Darrell Monk was one of the organizers of the Crisfield Four-Wheel Drive Club, an organization that has built its own course and which held its second Mud Hop on Memorial Day. And Darrell was bubbling with Mud Hop enthusiasm.
We got 400 feet, 4 hills, 4 pits, none but water and mud, and it's got to be some fun. We got 3,000 people sitting here today, come all the way from New Jersey, Virginia, Delaware, just playing this, and this is their only purpose coming here. It's just playing in the mud.
It mattered little this day that no one conquered this demanding, transmission-straining course. The men and boys came to play in the mud and entertain. They did a great job of both. The Mud Hop is here to stay. Scorchy Taws won on our Delmarvelous land for WBOC News.
Still to come on Outdoors Delmarva. Now this is what I call fun. We'll get a jump start on the boating season by checking out some of the biggest and best party boats. Hop aboard a premium pontoon.
Outdoors Delmarva will be right back.
Hi everybody, thanks for watching Outdoors Delmarva. I'm Mike Parker, and I'm excited to be spending some time with one of the fine sponsors of our program right now, talking about Shorts Marine here in the beautiful Millsboro and Long Neck, Delaware area. And joining me right now is one of the guys who makes it all happen around here, talking about Kelly Rotz. How you doing, Kelly?
Hey, Mike, how you doing? Real good.
Real good. One of the things that caught my eye right off the bat is this beautiful Triumph center console fishing boat here. I mean, this is a classic look, but this is not a classic design, is it?
Not at all. Triumph is touted as the world's toughest boat, and when they say it's virtually indestructible, they're not kidding. How many of you would go up to a brand spanking new boat in a showroom, take an aluminum baseball bat, and whack it? Triumph boats were built for the sportsman in mind.
Kelly, Shorts Marine really is the place to be when it comes to pontoon boats too. So permission to come aboard, Captain.
You betcha, Mike.
Now this is what I'm talking about when it comes to fun. Oh yeah, I could really get comfortable here.
And that's what it's all about. Getting out on the water, having fun with your friends and family, listening to some tunes, just quality time on the water, Mike.
2 words for you, Kelly. Party boat. Bennington is a really great name.
Bennington is a premier pontoon boat. They offer a 5-year stem-to-stern warranty, which includes parts and labor.
Can't beat that. Well, Kelly, getting out on the water is just the first step. You want to have some toys, too.
You betcha. And in our accessory store, we feature everything from life jackets, mandated safety equipment, to stainless steel hardware, lubricants, trailer parts, you name it, we have it ready to go.
Kelly, it's been an eye-opener. Thank you so much for showing us around here at Shorts Marine. I am pumped for the spring and summer boating season.
Well, thanks for coming out here, Mike. Have a safe season out on the water. We'll see you out there.
Will do. From jet skis to jet boats and pontoons and the best fishing setups you can find, make Shorts Marine your first stop before heading out on the water. And we'll be right back.
Stay with us. Your viewer photos are yet to come.
Outdoors Delmarva viewer pictures are sponsored by North Bay Marina. Outdoors Delmarva is sponsored by Shorts Marine and Goodies Marine.
Before we go any further, it's time to welcome the newest member to our Outdoors Delmarva team. Come on, take a look. I'd like to introduce you to Stone Allen Parker. There he is, brand new.
Thanks, Willie. This is my new baby boy, Stone Allen Parker. He was born on March 25th. And this is my beautiful wife, Tara, and our daughter, Autumn. Oh, yeah, I think he's got a personality for TV too, don't you, buddy? Yeah. He's been everything that we've expected so far. He's a happy little guy. He's a good eater, a good sleeper. And he loves Outdoors Delmarva. Big fan of Captain Willie too, aren't you, buddy? It's okay, little guy. It's okay.
He's a fine lad, Mike. You're really blessed.
Thank you, Willie. Well, it's time now to take a look at some of the videos and pictures sent in by our own Outdoors Delmarva viewers. Paulo McKenzie from Ocean Pines likes to hang out on the golf course, but not for the obvious reasons. Check out this largemouth bass he caught from a pond on a local course recently.
Walter Monroe from Millsboro took these shots from Lower Greens Cove along the Nanticoke River. Looks like Walter has an eye for nature. Thanks for thinking of us.
Buddy Jenkins from Bishopville has been catching some big perch lately, mostly from the Pocomoke River. And Willie, I have a feeling we'll be fishing alongside Buddy pretty soon.
And here's a video from our friend Hank Draper, enjoying a great late winter and early spring activity with his son Thomas. The boys were out shed hunting in some woods near Milton, and Thomas did pretty good finding some nice antlers shed from a big Sussex County buck.
Well, we love to share your viewer pictures and videos, so keep them coming. Just send them to mparker@wboc.com.
Well, there's another week of adventures, Mike, and finally there's some spring in the air.
Yeah, finally is right. Seemed like a long winter, didn't it, Willie?
It did that.
All right, well, we're going to get out and enjoy it. Until next week, for Captain Willie Dykes, I'm Mike Parker, reminding you to get outdoors, Delmarva.
To enter to win future product giveaways featured on Outdoors Delmarva, send a postcard with your name, address, and phone number to Outdoors Delmarva, care of WBOC TV, 1729 North Salisbury Boulevard, Salisbury, Maryland, 21801.
Get outdoors, Delmarva.
Get outdoors, Delmarva. Enjoy what we have to offer out here.
Get outdoors, Delmarva.